Hello and welcome back to Andy's Cavern Boxing. How are we all doing tonight, guys? Hope you're all well out there. Well. We're back again in the cavern for some more boxing crack and chat. Or chat and crack. I see Anthony Joshua has been offered a fight in Ghana. There's a few opponents been mentioned. It's apparently the only offer he's had lately, according to Eddie Hearn from Matchroom. And I think one of the suggested people, I think from what I heard, don't quote me, was Tony Yoka, Effie Ajagba, Martin Bakole. There's been talk of fighting Martin Bakole somewhere in Africa before. I think it was in the Congo they talked about. So, and I also seen Billy Nelson interviewed. He said, I think he said the next week or 10 days they would know what was happening with Martin Bakole. He was trying to get a fight out there. So, could these two align in a clash of heavyweights? But what you would need, it's alright Anthony Joshua fighting out there, but he does need a big name opponent. He can't just give him a gimme fight. So it is going to be a recognisable name or somebody with a bit of decent quality. And he's probably at the stage where there's a lot of guys out there can beat him. You've got to get any of the three guys we mentioned a shot. Probably not. Tony Yoka, I would say, is probably the weakest option, but definitely a Jagba or Bakole, who drew the last time out. They could certainly pose a significant threat to Anthony Joshua, I think, personally. I mean, again, it's just my opinion. As I always say, being fed up with me saying that. You should know by now it's my opinion, but any new viewers might not know. So, and don't forget, like and subscribe, Andy's Cavern Boxing. And don't forget Boxers in Need out there, who I like to give a shout out to and a bit of support. Boxers in Need, who are helping boxers who have fallen on hard times, and grassroots boxing. So www.boxersinneed.com, look it up. And if you're a charitable person and boxing's one of your favourite sports, why not sign up to Boxers in Need? It's only £12 a year, so it's only £1 a month if you can spare it. If you can't spare it, share the website with somebody that maybe can. Okie dokie. And there's some more stuff coming up. Well, Parker Wardley's 25th October, I believe. So that, I think that'll be a cracking fight, actually. I think that'll be a good fight, as will Canelo Crawford. Canelo, that's September 13th. That's next week, isn't it? Next weekend. As is Lewis Crocker and Paddy Donovan, which is an interesting rematch. Now, Billy Nelson was saying in his interview that I watched that Lewis Crocker had some serious issue last time. He never said what it was. If we take him to his word on that, it could be a closer fight, but I think you've got to probably favour, on the last time showing, is Paddy Donovan, who showed excellent boxing skill and was outboxing Crocker most of the way. There was fouls. I think at the time we were critical of referees. What I've also, the referee, and I think it was Marcus McDonald, a lot of referees are, to be honest, I think it was fouls both ways, but maybe a bit more from Donovan. He'd been warned. It was a blatant shot after the bell, if I remember right, but he did get thrown out for it. So at the end of the day, if you fight, you know the rules of the game, So, but there was maybe, I don't think the referee had a great night, to be honest, but I think it's something I've discussed in the past, is might have been one of our group things, that referees are quite reluctant and don't often pull people up for illegal punches. I'm talking punches that can finish a fight. Like when Tyson Fury beat Steve Cunningham, I'm sure he was holding his head or something when he hit him. There's been folk knocked out with punches on the back of the head and that, and they've been given the victory. For strictly speaking, that is an illegal shot. So We've even seen fights end with a low blow, and it's been given as a victory to the person that's landed the low blow. So referees need to be a bit stronger, I think, on illegal shots. But that's just my opinion, so you don't have to agree with me, as always. A fight card that interests me is October the 4th in Glasgow. Nathaniel Collins is fighting Cristobal Llorente. Willie Hutchinson seems to be making a return on the undercard against Mark Jeffers, so that could be an interesting fight. I watched Nathaniel Collins in Glasgow, I think, as I said in the last video, when I was down at the Josh Taylor card, where I also saw Moses Tumo. Still don't know who's fighting next to it. Went over that in the last video anyway. So, and then October the 11th, I think it is, you've got Dave Allen and Makhmudov, the big scary Russian guy, but he's not looked so scary when he got beaten a couple of times, though, has he? So we'll wait and see. I'm trying to think who beat him. There's two guys knocked him out. The German guy, who's probably one of the top 3 heavyweights. I forget his name. Maybe come back to me. It's not even that late. But if Dave Allen can pull a win off there, I think that's he'll get a bigger and better paydays, won't he? Yeah, that'll be an interesting fight, but maybe more a fun fight. But he's up against Makhmudov, I think, isn't he? So, but I think he's. Did he say Eddie Hearn? He scares him, so that could bring out the best in him. He didn't want to fight somebody he's not scared of. But yeah, he's certainly scary to look at, isn't he? Still trying to remember the name of that fighter. Heavyweight, based in Germany. Can't remember if he is German. He knocked out Zhang, didn't he? I should have had it written down, Not doing my homework properly. And a big shout out to Charlie Chalk at Perth Auto Recyclers, who watches this channel. If you need your car scrapped, give him a shout. Perth Auto Recyclers. They'll take your car away, give you a good price for it. So, or a fair price anyway. So now I might be starting at some point. Charlie Chalk might see a lot more of me, because I might start it's been on my mind to start an Andy's Cavern Autos channel for doing car repairs and stuff like that. Just a bit of crack, just something a bit different, but it's getting time, isn't it? So perhaps sometime next year or early next year, or whenever I get time, maybe before that, I'll start up another channel doing car repairs. If anybody's interested in cars, not everybody's cup of tea, but then boxing's not everybody's cup of tea either, is it? So boxing is a kind of niche subject. A lot of people don't like it, but there's plenty else to do. So if you like it, keep watching, but keep an eye open for Andy's Cavern Autos. I'll put a link to it in when I get it set up. It's not set up yet, so we shall see. So I hope you're all well tonight, guys. Just another wee video to keep the wheels turning. And I still can't remember. Write in the comments, or I'll put it in the comments when it'll come back to me as soon as I hit the stop button, won't it? So okay, guys. I'll do some prediction videos coming up this week, probably for Donovan Crocker and Crawford Canelo. You probably know my thoughts on Crawford Canelo coming up, so we'll get that sorted out. By that time, I'll remember that guy's name. Answers on a postcard, Andy's Cavern. Okay, guys, all the best, and for now, it's good night from me and good night to you. Good night.